Hey guys, and welcome to Laine Talks Anime, and we are talking about episode 8 of Failure Frame, or why I am now officially really annoyed with this show. Because one of the big complaints with this show from people is that everybody is cartoonishly evil, and they're all, predictably nuts. And I didn't really have a problem with that at first. Mostly because I like the fact that, the main character has to contend with a world where nobody is sane, everybody's out to kill him. Uh, yeah, he's kind of overpowered, but I think that's interesting, and I like nutso people. I like nutso villains, basically. So I didn't really have a problem with that until this week, where Eve he goes to find her, and he's like, "Hey, I want you to know that the person who's running the Colosseum is evil, and he's intending to kill you." And at first she's like, "No, he wouldn't do that. He he is an honorable person. He may be a scumbag, but he's an honorable person." And I'm like, that those two things contradict each other. But okay, so this is going to be one of those things where she has to contend with a lot of traps. He tries repeatedly to ring her, to kill her, but she gets through it. And then she confronts him and finds out, no, that is not what happened. She goes to him and she's like, okay, I'm going to find out for sure. I'm gonna talk to him, and she overhears a conversation where basically he admits to being evil, and he wants to kill her. And at this point, I'm like, okay, well maybe this is gonna be a thing where even though she knows this, she's gonna fight anyway because it's her pride on the line. And she's like, I can't just back out of this deal. I've been fighting my entire life, and this is all I know, and I want to win Lisbeth's freedom honorably, because Lisbeth is the little girl she's rescuing. We don't know what relation she has to Lisbeth. We know nothing about Lisbeth. But yeah, let's just go with this thing where she has to rescue this child because whatever. But no, she decides to flee, and I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen. This was so predictable, and it's really frustrating because I liked this show a little bit up to this point, but now it's just like you're hitting all the markers. She finds out the dude is evil, she runs, and then they're gonna get confronted by somebody who wants to stop them, and then they're gonna kill that person, and then of course Toka kills the lady who's in charge of the cafe where Lisbeth works because she's evil and nuts, and he just poisons her, and we're supposed to think that's cool, but I think it's cliche because obviously that's what happened. He doesn't even let Eva do it. He doesn't even let her or Lisbeth do it, which is kind of a cop out to me because if they did it, I think that would make sense. If we find out that Lisbeth has some kind of power, or like she snaps after years and years of abuse and just kills this woman. But no, predictability. And it's frustrating. Also, we haven't seen his classmates in like 3 episodes. This entire story was supposed to be about him getting revenge on the goddess and his classmates for dumping him, but we haven't seen them. So I guess it's just going to be this tangent, and it's so frustrating, and it proves once again that these writers don't know how to write. They don't know how to write interesting or like engaging stories. I'm 8 episodes in, so I gotta see it out. But like, it's do better, people. Please, for the love of God, do better. Take shows like this as a sign and just do better.